welcome to my channel. This is Lolo Moon with Lolo Moon Tarot. And Libra, check out my other channel, Venus Baby Tarot, where I'm only doing Venus signs, Taurus, and Libra. Because I am a Taurus Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising, and Taurus Venus. Okay, Libra. I just did a Libra reading over on that channel as well. So let's see what comes out for you. Please be sure to like and subscribe. You have the 10 of Cups, Libra. If you're looking for a personal reading, book down below. Okay, 10 of Cups, Libra. The Ace of Swords. The 8 of Cups. And these I do not take in reverse. Okay, so you do have the World card. Because it did come out almost reversed, I'm gonna say that there could be some unfinished business with somebody. Okay, so you have the 10 of Cups here in your recent past. I accidentally asked for recent past again, so we got the Ace of Swords for recent past as well. But basically what I'm kind of seeing here for you is that, you know, there could have been a very happy connection in your life. And, you know, where you were feeling really good, but there could have been like some truth that was found out about this person, or a conversation that went down that kind of shifted things. We are going to look some more. 10 of Cups and Ace of Swords, please. The Justice card, like you're getting your justice. You're getting justice in this connection. Six of Swords. Okay. Let's see here. This, I don't know if this is straight, but in any case, actually, I'm going to move them up just a little bit more, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay. Then we have room for other cards. All right, tell me about the 8 of Cups. I finally moved into my new place. I'm kind of getting used to the lighting, so bear with me on that too. Tell me more about the 8 of Cups. The Hermit. Yeah, okay. So what I'm kind of getting is that it seemed like it was a dream come true. But I do feel like you found out some truth about this person and you decided to move forward. 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords. You know, you're not speaking with this person. What's the Unity card about? 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. So, with the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like for some of you, this is the recent past. Like, this is just recently happened in your life. For others of you, I don't feel like that. I feel like this, and this actually lines up with the Libra reading I just did on Venus Baby Tarot. Because for some of you, I feel like this happened in the past. Like, you realize some things about this person. Like, I feel like you realize that, like, you know, what they said and what you know, realized about them or found out about them did not measure up. And so you had to kind of move forward in your life. I'm looking at these right here, these birds, like, set yourself free. Do you see how they're on this card and this card? It's like you had to set yourself free from this connection. And, you know, just move forward and choose your peace. But what's really interesting, because this was very similar to the Venus Baby Tarot, what's really interesting is in the 6 of Swords, this person is going backwards and then forwards. That came out in the last reading. So it's like, I feel like your energy is sort of divided on this, or it has been divided. Like, did you make the right decision? I also kind of get the sense that you're getting the justice, like, that you deserve. Like, you're really, like, I feel like you're gonna find out that this person got their karma. Like, I really do. You're gonna find out about it, because this was your happy, you know, happy connection, but like something just didn't end up being right. Like, really, it just didn't end up being right about this connection. Maybe it started out as a dream, but it just didn't end up being right, and you knew that you had to cut the cord and move forward, and you knew that in time, you were going to get the justice that you deserve. You were either going to get the clarity, the conversation that you deserve, or you were going to find out that this person got their karma. And I do feel like you knew that it was going to happen. Like, you knew that it eventually would happen, so you just moved forward. I do feel like at some points you did look back, you know, because it was your dream. But I also feel that you knew that the time was going to come. And I do feel like it's kind of coming here for you. Okay, tell me a little bit more. All right, Eight of Pentacles. But I want to know more about the Ace of Swords. Tell me a little bit more about the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person's going to tell you, I didn't put enough effort into this connection, and I didn't work hard enough for it. I didn't work hard enough to keep you. And you're like, yeah, sure, I already know that. And they're going to be like, you know, I love you and I always have, right? Interesting. This turn of events is interesting. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. The Eight of Cups came out like that, almost in reverse. So I do feel like it's like this person, like, you walked away, they walked away. At the time it seemed right, but now it just doesn't. It just doesn't. After like that healing period, like something just doesn't sit right, and there's the Wheel of Fortune. That's what came out in the first section of the, check out my Venus Baby Tarot, guys. That's what came out in the first section as well for Libra. And then look, no shit, guys, the Judgment card did too. On the bottom of the deck. This is incredible. And I roll the dice and ask which reading I'm supposed to do for this channel, and Libra came out, and I had just done a Libra reading, and I was like, are y'all sure about that? Like, but you know, I do what the spirit guides guide me to do. But yeah, like I said, this person is gonna want to show you, like, hey, I'm ready to put some effort into this. I shouldn't have walked away. Like, I don't know. Tell me why. Like, the Eight of Swords, yeah, they couldn't get out of their head. They couldn't stop. They couldn't get out of the mental trap that they were in. And I feel like this mental trap, you know, had to do with either them feeling like they had to be independent to be happy, or that was really interesting. The Hierophant, it could have been like feeling like you had different values and a connection, or that, you know, their beliefs around relationships were different. You know, some people believe that relationships are supposed to be easy, and whenever there are challenges, you know, they recoil and they go find something that is easy. But eventually, at some point, all relationships stop being easy. You know, some it's quicker than others. Some it's quicker than others, you know. Like, sometimes, you know, there's always going to be things that you have to work for. There's always going to be challenges that you have to overcome together. That's how you make it work, you know. You learn to forgive each other. You learn to understand each other. And that is how you make it work. But I feel like there was a mental trap here. I also feel like it has to do with, like, maybe this person felt like they hadn't had enough fun, or they, you know, it's like they needed to get something out of their system. And, you know, like, maybe it just got too serious too fast, or, you know, like it's like they wanted it, but then at the same time, they were just kind of like, I don't know, like if it's the right time. Yeah, and I feel like for you, like you could have moved on to another connection, or you moved on to try to find another connection. But I feel like even when you did, you were still kind of like maybe comparing this person to your past person. You know what I mean? the reason why I'm like, because for some of you, it's like, it's not like a past person. Like, this is something that is recently happening, okay? But for others of you, based off of like just these things that I'm seeing like in the imagery, like, and when I get over here, I just get this in the way that this came out like in reverse, even though I don't like to take the top cards in reverse, but I just kind of get the sense that there's like unfinished with somebody, okay? But for some of you, like, this has just recently happened, okay? Okay. So let's see here. Tell me a little bit more about the Eight of Cups, the Moon card. I feel like part of you is like, you know, I don't know if we can overcome these challenges. Like, you know, it's like there's too many unknowns. There may be too many secrets. There's too much water under the bridge. Like, I don't know if this could ever truly meet my needs. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting from this. And like, yeah, well, it's sad on one hand. You know, it's just, it's like you see the light now. Like you see things a little more clearly now. And you're just like, I don't know if we can go back. I don't know if we can heal the past. You know, look at this. Look. The Star card, Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You don't know if it's even possible. You know what I mean? And I feel like you know what you want now. I feel like you know your boundaries pretty well now. And I feel like, you know, it's like you're really divided on whether or not you should close out this cycle or whether or not you should just start, you know, like start again, you know, and see what happens. But you know what you want and you know what your boundaries are. So like I said in the past Libra reading, the one I just did for Venus Baby Tarot, there is a level of division that I see in these cards. You know, it's very much like on one hand, this is, you know, what you want. And then on another hand, you're like, can you really bring it and bring like a unified energy where we're both giving and receiving reciprocally? Or do you still have reservations? You have secrets, you have issues, could be, you know, things that are you hide from me. Tell me about that Moon. The King of Swords, right? Or are you going to be emotionally distant because you don't want to deal with, you know, your emotions or, you know, what's happening in your subconscious, your fears, your past wounding, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that's kind of like you see the light. You're like, I don't know if I can go back into the dark with you. And you honestly could have met each other in a dark place. And that's, you found a sense of harmony and understanding with this person because you lifted each other up through a dark place. But like, as you started to excel and evolve in your life, you realized that, you know, you were a mismatch. And like, because this person, this Eight of Swords here, this person was still in a dark place. They were in a mental trap and you were trying to move forward in your life. You wanted to be happy. And I feel like you started to realize that there was a mismatch and you had to cut this cord with this person and move forward because like you couldn't stay. You didn't want to drown with this person. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's a very real concern for you at this point. It's like, yeah, you're bringing all this sweet talk and this romantic energy, but like, can you really follow through, right? What's the High Priestess? That's all I have to say about that. Like, they're telling you, you have to trust your intuition about this person. You know, you have to trust that this person is trying to get it right in their life with this Knight of Pentacles, but they're not a queen and they're not a king yet. You know, it's like while they're trying to, you know, they're still not quite there. You know, it's going to take some time. They're still on their journey of really fully realizing who they are, you know, and realize and they're on their journey of self-awareness and understanding themselves. But it's going to take more time before they're actually being more accountable and responsible. And that's what you need to realize. Is like, yeah, the connection could be dreamy, but can they bring it, you know? And that's something that I feel like you need to be aware of, okay? So let's go ahead and get you a closing oracle message. Libra. Awakening and freedom. I feel like they're trying to remind you to be aware of how you were set free from this. This person is starting to awaken, but just because somebody is starting to awaken, letting go, does not mean that they're accountable. You know what I mean? We can be aware of ourselves and still not take responsibility. And that's part of like the spiritual, emotional evolution, maturation process, is realizing it and then making changes. You know what I mean? And, you know, some people awaken and they say all the things you want to hear, but like, are they really capable of making changes? That's why you need to trust your intuition. You do have letting go and detachment on the bottom of the deck right here. I feel like you know, you're being released from a resentment or anger that you may have from this person, but you were also released from their unawakened way of moving in the world, their immature way of moving in the world, their just lack of accountability and integrity and responsibility. Like, you were set free from that, and they want you to remember that you can still love somebody and emotionally detach from them at the same time. You can love from a distance, and sometimes that's what you have to do. You know what I mean? Sometimes people bring the right words, but they're still not ready. They're still not ready. So that's what I have for you. If you are looking for a personal session, you can book down below. And please be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.